experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
Welcome to South Adams High School as we bring you live Bluffton Lady Tigers basketball taking on the Lady Bruins of Blackford. Tigers looking for a ticket into the championship game tomorrow night at 7:30. Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com, your home for Lady Tigers basketball. And let's bring you the starting lineups, as always, brought to you by First Bank of Berne, rated #1 best performing bank in Indiana. Tigers will be the home team tonight. Turn up the crowd mic and listen to the PA announcer. Starters, Kinsey Quillen, Alex Wittig, freshman number 11, Gretchen Messersmith, number 20, Rachel Thomas, and number 22, Kaylee Carfield. Jack Norton is the head coach for the Lady Bruins. There are your starters for the Lady Tigers. Number 21, Grace Miller. Number 23, Ashley Smith. And number 25, Shannon Penrod. Number 32, Zoe Smith. And number 34, Caitlin Kreider. It's been the starters for just about every game this year. Scott Mincer, Mike Moriarty on the call for you tonight.
Kind of rushing around, Scott.
Yeah, everyone was rushing around a little bit, me included.
My wife didn't get off work till about 5:15.
These 6 o'clock games are tough, yeah. Man. I tell you. You wait till baseball starts and everything starts at 5 o'clock.
Nothing like eating your food as you're driving across the road.
That's right. Ashley Smith will be jumping against number 11, Gretchen Messersmith. And the opening tip will be handled by the Lady Tigers.
Come out in 2-3 zone, Blackford did. Probably seen something they seen Tuesday. Zoe Smith's got the ball. Over to Shannon. Cross court to Grace. Almost traveled. Back to Shannon for a 3. Rebound. Zoe Smith over to Shannon Penrod. Coach Growl's calling out a play. Comes around. Zoe at top. Over to Shannon for another 3-point attempt. Short on this one. Grace with another rebound. And a 2-point basket on the offensive rebound.
Well, a couple of offensive rebounds, Mike. That's good to see.
Yes, it is.
And the Lady Bruins are going to turn it over in the backcourt. Like to see the Lady Tigers get off to a quick start tonight.
We need a better start than we had Tuesday night. So
Zoe will inbound. Miller in the corner. Back to Zoe. Under 7 to go. 2-0 Bluffton. Bounce pass over to Shannon Penrod. So a couple of threes by Shannon early.
Yeah. You know, it is we're going to talk about it. Faith Morris is not playing tonight. I was just talking to some of the coaches, and they think she's got a torn ACL. It just happened in practice, and Blackford's got to figure out how to get this under control in this 2-3 zone. So
number 20 is Rachel Thomas. Looks like she's going to be bringing the ball up tonight. Thomas with the basketball right now.
She handles it a lot.
Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Ashley Smith. Ashley pushes it up the right side. Now slide into the middle, go to the right corner to Zoe. And Grace Miller for 3. No, just rims out. Looks like the word has gone out that if you're open, fire the 3.
Yeah.
Thomas walks it up. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first. Number 22 is Carfield. Number 10 is Wittig. This is Wittig. Penrod on her, over to Thomas. 5:38 to go. 2-0. First quarter. This is Quillen.
Bluffton just needs to switch everything.
Into the paint, shot up off the glass and good. We're tied at 2. 5:14 to go, 2-2. We're in the first. Miller to Penrod. Smith top of the key.
She's got to be ready to shoot that. Nice
Ashley baseline drive, gets it up but can't get it to drop, gets her own rebound, back up with it and got it. Nice effort by Ashley. And again, Tigers will put some backcourt pressure on Penrod, on Thomas. Over the top to Carfield. Almost over and back.
I think everybody thought it was.
Thomas holds. This is Wittig. Kind of an awkward shot off and taken away by Penrod. And taken right back by Thomas, and a block by Grace Miller. All kinds of things happening. Thomas bounce pass over to Quillen. Just about halfway through the first, 4-2. And Ashley, after the tip by Penrod, 2-on-2 break, and she'll draw a foul. That'll go against Quillen. First foul of the ball game.
I did talk to Ashley today. I says, Ashley, there's nobody that can stop you. So let's see that tonight. So hopefully she took that to heart.
Ashley goes to the line. First free throws of the night. And gets the first one to drop. Megan Prater and Autumn Moriarty check in as we're halfway through the first. Number 15, Maddie Gerhardt, in for Blackford. So this was a recent injury.
Just happened this last Friday or Monday.
No kidding. Wow.
So, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
She's only a junior, though. She'll be back next year.
Zoe Smith on Thomas. Thomas spins away from her. Gets it to Carfield as Blackford breaks. Wittig in the corner. Miller on Thomas. Thomas fires a long three.
Long three.
And Grace Miller comes out with it after a little bump by Carfield.
That was about 4 steps behind the line. And we do an unforced turnover.
3:23 to go in the first. Not a bad crowd for 6 o'clock.
No.
Mike.
Still filing in. I'd seen the East Side team got here. South Adams team sitting up there watching.
And that will be the nightcap. We will not be bringing you that game.
We might get home early.
It would be nice. I would like that. Moriarty gets her hand on the ball and rips it away. Hands off to Ashley Smith. She's got Zoe up on the right side. Bounce pass over to her.
Good.
Gets to the glass.
Good,
nicely
girls.
done. Assist by Ashley. Bucket by Zoe. 8-2. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. 8-2 in what's been a much different start tonight than it was Tuesday night. And the girls just look a lot more confident out there on the floor right now.
Yeah. Coach Grau and I talked a little bit today. I said, you know what's nice about it is you've already played one time there. Blackford hasn't played there yet. We have, so that ought to help us out a little bit here.
As they double up on Quillen. And she stepped on the sideline. Nicely done. I always thought Grace was going to pick up a foul there.
I was waiting.
Grace goes right side to Zoe Smith. 8-2, Bluffton. Can't let up here, Mike.
No, the difference I see tonight is we're attacking more. There's a shot by Zoe. And we're getting offensive rebounds.
Well, and I think that's one of the calculations here is that
that's our seventh.
That without faith in the lineup,
that's our 7th offensive rebound.
That we should have the rebounding advantage to go ahead and put up the threes.
Yep. And
crash the boards.
I still would like to see the ball go in more, work in out. They will get wide open shots.
2:12 to go.
Strevler come in for Zoe.
Grace inbounds, looking for Autumn inside. Oh, looked like she got fouled, but no call. Ashley with another offensive board. Gabby for 3.
Right off the bench.
Loose ball on the floor, still loose. Ashley tries to shuffle it over to Gabby.
Travel.
Bluffton will get the ball back at 2:04. I've seen a lot of bumping already, Mike, and no calls.
Yeah, it's also different from Tuesday night. I mean, we got Hunt here.
Another offensive board. Strevler just inside the arc is short.
We're fighting for it.
Ashley Smith comes away with it. We've had a ton of chances.
Strevler
a wide open 3.
Got it! Keep shooting.
You give enough chances, eventually it's going to fall.
Got to keep shooting.
And the Tigers will drop back, and Quillen will cross the timeline at 1:30.
I would love to see Gabby have a great game. She's been struggling.
This is Quillen, Strevler on her. Thomas open for 3. And Moriarty with the rebound.
That's our 10th rebound.
Padding the stats, Mike. We're padding the stats.
Now we need to the other end.
Ashley goes outside.
Hit her.
To Autumn, back up top. Grace for another 3.
See, there's that end out.
And over top of the backboard, it'll be Blackford basketball with just under 1 minute to go. 11-2 Bluffton. Messersmith will inbound. Winner will move on to face the winner of the Eastside South Adam game. Will be played here after this game is over. Again, we will not be bringing you that ball game. Messersmith. Zoe Smith gets her hand on it. Gerhardt tracks it back down. This is Quillen with 33 seconds to go. Another long 3. And Ashley Smith goes up and gets it. In the corner, Zoe Smith for 3. No. Shannon Penrod battling. She's going to get called for the push. Quillen to Gerhardt. Gerhardt fires a 2. Got it. 11-4. 6 seconds to go. Got to hustle. Penrod. Zoe Smith for 3. Ooh, doesn't get it. And at the end of the first quarter, your Subway scoreboard reads Tigers 11, Bruins 4.
Great. I've got to walk by dresses, then hosiery, then women's fine clothing. Where are the men's clothes?
Men, does this sound familiar? Avoid the women's department altogether by going to Masterson's Incorporated Store for Men. You heard right, a store for men. At Masterson's in Bluffton, you'll find famous make clothing like Palm Beach, Calvin Klein, Lauren, Van Heusen, and shoes by Johnson Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rental and is the Boy Scout and Cub Scout distributor for the area.
Wow, look at this. A store just for men.
Masterson's Store for Men, 127 West Market Street.
Welcome back, 11-4. Well, our shooting percentage probably isn't all that high, but our rebounds
we've got
are in double
11,
digits already.
We got 11 rebounds to their 2. And also, Blackford's got 3 turnovers. Bluffton's got 2 turnovers, and we have 2 steals on top of that. So we need to keep the throttle going, though. I mean, we're scoring. We need to keep going.
11-4, and if you're just joining us, Blackford without the services of number 32, their 6'3 junior, Faith Morris. And I don't know if you noticed, Mike, but they're all wearing T-shirts with number 32 on the back.
Yep. You know, it's nice to see that. That means the team's come together, so I still feel sorry for her. You know, granted, it's her junior year. She has another year. But
and right before sectionals. I mean, that's such a shame.
Basically, the last week. It could be the last week of your junior year.
Thomas for 3, no good. Strevler with the board. Gabby's hit a 3. Coming off the bench, Kreider back out. Rotates over to Strevler. Didn't take it. Thought about it. Take it. Take it.
There it is. Get in there.
Got it.
Good, Gabby.
14-4. Couple threes by Strevler.
She can shoot the ball.
They're giving her lots of room over there. Zoe Smith hounds Quillen up the floor. And a nice job by Caitlin Kreider to take it away. Grace Miller back the other direction. 7 minutes on the clock.
Find Gabby. She's got the hot hand.
Miller penetrates to the glass and good. 16-4. Zoe on Quillen. And Bluffton basketball as the Bruins turn it over. And I think Coach Norton wants a timeout.
That's their 5th turnover.
Timeout on the floor. We'll be back.
30.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Scott Menzer and Mike Moriarty with you tonight. 6:36 to go in the second. 16-4 Bluffton. As the Tigers have come out with some passion, with some aggression, and it just looks like a totally different team than what we saw Tuesday night in the first half.
Yeah, I'm happy right now. They just need, like I said, keep the throttle going, keep it going. Now, this will help them out for tomorrow night.
Katie Geimer on the floor for Bluffton. So on the floor right now for the Tigers, Strevler, Miller, Zoe Smith, Ashley Smith, Katie Geimer.
It always kills me when nobody's standing out there. He's still running out of bounds play.
Miller bounce pass over to Zoe Smith, down to Ashley.
Swing it. Hit it.
Trevor open, didn't take it.
She thought about it. Too far out now.
Grace out on the left wing.
Here it comes.
Cross court to Zoe. Zoe penetrates, hop, throws it up, draws a foul. Stops the clock at 6:07. Second chance at the line for the Lady Tigers.
Cartfield's first. There hasn't been very many fouls called in this first half. Now, since I said that, I'll probably jinx us.
Zoe misses the first. Tigers 2 for 3 from the line here early. Second one is up. Ben got it. 17-4, 6:06 to go. Ashley Smith on Thomas. Sticking right with her. And they'll turn it over on closely guarded.
Blackford is just totally out of their offense right now. I know old Jack's probably not very happy over there on the bench. Hit Gabby. Nobody on you.
She was down to Katie Geimer. She has it taken away. This is Gerhardt. Carfield over to Quillen. Thomas launches a three. Got it.
Can't let her get open.
Cuts the lead to 10, 17-7. Geimer to Strevler. Smith to Smith. So he gives it up to Gabby.
We're in man. Somebody be in a wide open layup.
Bounce pass back up
there
to Grace.
Ooh.
Gabby wide open for three.
Boom.
Got it! Boom is right. That's 3 threes for Strevler here in the first. (20-7). Biggest lead of the night.
She's hit 6 in a game this year, junior varsity game. Excuse me, 5. She hit 5 in a junior varsity game against Blackhawk.
Rebound, Grace Miller. 4:18 to go here in the second. Grace over to Katie. Katie, a little short, little jumpers off. And a steal by Miller. Miller working her way to the basket. Is going to get fouled. It's going to be on the floor. Third Bruin foul. .404 to go in the second. Wittig checks in. Inbound pass to Smith, perfectly done. (22-7). Halfway through the second. Wittig to Gerhardt to Quillen. That's their offense right now, Mike. It's all Thomas.
Ashley.
Smith misses the layup.
She was looking for the contact.
Yep. And Thomas will walk it across the timeline at 3:22.
Running the flex offense.
Carfield, kind of a wild shot. Kreider with the rebound, hands off to Miller. Miller. Into the paint, right to the rim. No trouble. 24-7 timeout on the floor. Subway scoreboard. Tigers up by 17.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more.
That's all Mike's fault. He said it was a 60.
He must have took a full the first time. Grace with another steal. Grace all the way in for layup. 26-7.
2:40 to go in the half. Been a very quick first half.
Well, when you only have 4 total fouls called.
Wittig, almost a closely guarded call there. And Caitlin's going to pick this one up.
You had great position.
Second team foul on Bluffton. Carfield. And Penrod with a 2-on-1 break.
Good jump stop, Shannon.
Got it. 28-7, 2:10 to go. Tigers not letting up. Backcourt pressure continues. Now they'll drop off. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Quillen over to Thomas. 1:53 to go. Quillen backs it up at 1:40. And they're going to get Grace with a foul. Third Bluffton foul.
I was just looking. Blackford's only got one senior, and that's a Quillen girl, Kenzie Quillen. Number 3.
Quillen will inbound. Rebound Miller. 1:30 left in the first, or the second, excuse me. $1:19 left. Prater. Ashley Smith to Shannon Penrod. 1:13 to go.
A wide open crossover, and they're there.
Into Kreider. Caitlin shot up. No good. She got too far underneath the basketboard. Rips it away and has it taken right back. And timeout Blackford. That's their third timeout. We'll be back.
Moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
28-7. We're 54 seconds away from the end of the first half. Gabby Strevler has hit 3 threes?
3 threes.
So Gabby right now
Actually leading the scorer.
contributing just about 1/3 of the Bluffton points off the bench. On the floor for the Tigers right now, Grace Miller, Megan Prater, Shannon Penrod, Ashley Smith, and Caitlin Kreider. Blackford will answer with Wittig, Thomas, Carfield, Gerhardt, and Quillen. 50 seconds to go. And it's going to be off Bluffton. It will stay Blackford basketball.
I didn't see anybody touch it, but that's all right.
45 seconds left. And the Thomas in the corner. Ashley Smith on her. Miller will take over. Gerhardt at the elbow. And a takeaway by Grace Miller.
Look, get your head up. Oh, missed Ashley on the backside.
She'll back it out with 25 seconds to go. See if they set up last shot here.
I just heard Grouse say go at 10.
You have to be careful not to get closely guarded. Prater over to Penrod. 13. Penrod picks up her dribble, gets it in the Kreider. Turn around. Nicely done. 5 seconds left. And it's going to be well short. Travel right at the buzzer, but at the end of the first half, Tigers, big first half, 30-7. Take a timeout, come back with some halftime stats for you.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training. Others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
Welcome back. End of the first half, 30-7. Bluffton Lady Tigers on top against a undermanned right now Blackford Lady Bruins squad. But look, you know, you got to lace up what you've got, and you got to go out and compete with what you've got. And right now, regardless of who's on the floor, I think you got to be pretty pleased if you're sitting in that Bluffton Lady Tigers locker room.
Yeah, right now, I mean, they come out with a hammer down, and it's helped them out. Press right off the start and got that big lead, and I think they're just, like I keep saying, they got to keep going. So I got some halftime stats here for Blackford. Wasn't much going on. You got Kinsey Quillen with 2 points. Monty Gerhardt with 2 points, and Rachel Thomas with 3 points. I have them for 6 turnovers and only 4 rebounds and no steals. Got a couple girls. Quillen's got 1 foul. Gerhardt's got 1 foul, and Kaylee Carfield has 1 foul. For Bluffton, a good balanced scoring. We actually have a lot of balanced scoring here, which is good instead of just relying on 2 or 3 girls. We've got Caitlin Kreider with 2 points. Shannon Penrod 2 points. Zoe Smith 3 points. Ashley Smith 6 points. Grace Miller 8 points, and leading the Tigers is Gabby Strevler with 9 points, all coming from 3-point land. She's hit 3 of them. So I also have Bluffton for 5 turnovers, 16 rebounds, and 7 steals. Yeah, 7 steals for the first half.
Yeah, and what's been obvious is obviously there was some discussion that if the 3 is open, take it. Because they came out firing, and some girls that I really wouldn't typically think of taking threes. Shannon came out and took a few early. But, again, they obviously decided, hey, if we're open, we're going to take it.
Right.
Which, given the rebounding edge right now, it's hard to argue with.
Yeah, I mean, and Blackford's in a 2-3 zone, and a typical 2-3 zone is supposed to help you get the offense or help you get the rebound, but Bluffton's just crashing the boards, and we're quicker to the ball right now, and that's why we got such a big rebounding margin.
So just talk a little bit about, Mike, going back Tuesday and where we were at halftime in terms of what you've seen from the Tigers on the floor to tonight.
The difference tonight is that we're actually attacking. Tuesday night we come down the floor, 8-9 passes, then we just took a shot. We didn't really work it. Tonight the ball's moving, and we're attacking in the movement. I mean, you see the ball moving a lot faster tonight, and people are getting into the lane. Granted, it's different. You got Adams Central versus Blackford. Blackford probably doesn't run a zone much, but tonight we're moving the ball more and quicker tonight than we did Tuesday night. So that's the difference I've seen so far, and we pretty much can get inside the lane real easy and crashing the boards. I mean, they must have seen Faith was out tonight and decided, hey, we're going to crash the boards like crazy, because I'll tell you what, I've never seen so many girls crashing the boards. Even our guards. Grace has got
she's got several.
She's got several just crashing the boards, and you don't usually see that from a point guard in a girls' game.
Right.
So we got to keep going. I'm going to harp on it. Got to keep going. We're setting a tone for tomorrow night. Unless something unforeseeable happens tonight, we get beat. But these girls. I told them, I says, you could be playing for a sectional championship tomorrow night, and they're looking like they're going to be in that championship game. So
easy now, Hans.
So I said, unforeseeable reason we get beat. But
I've got a 3-minute rule. Not until we're under 3 minutes.
Maybe we'll have 4 overtimes or something.
Well, I'm also trying to think back to that Tuesday night, and one of the things that kind of got us going Tuesday after kind of a slow start was we started creating some turnovers with the pressure in the backcourt. Tonight we open up the game with it, and we stick with it.
Yeah,
and we have some immediate success.
Also, what hurt Adams Central Tuesday night is when their best guard got her 3rd foul. Right. The coach took her out, and they pretty much just kind of fell apart. They had a freshman bringing the ball down with our pressure. At one time, remember at the 10-second line, Zoe come up from behind her and just pretty well stole the ball, and she was shooting a layup before the girl really knew what happened to her. So our press is working. When I done it, I always tell my girls, a press is designed to get what you want, but it's not going to get you that every time. So if you're going to stay with it, 1 or 2 times they're going to beat it. 3, 4, 5, and 6, you're going to get it back. So tonight we're getting it back, but if you notice, every once in a while they'll get the ball down the floor.
One of the things that has helped us tonight, having put the pressure on early, is we had some immediate success with it.
Yes.
You score a few baskets early, and then all of a sudden, from an attitudinal standpoint, it's much different.
You can just tell. I'm sitting here watching Blackford, and they're all got faces are down. They're really not into the game, and Bluffton just pretty much just took them out of the game. So it'll be interesting to see what this half will be like.
Well, we talked a little bit in the pregame Tuesday that if we got up, we want to keep the pressure on, not let go.
Not let go. Now it'll be interesting to see what he does tonight.
And look, you've got other teams watching. I think you want to send the message to those other teams as well.
You got, like I said, East Side sitting on one side, South Adams sitting on the other. They're watching. They want to see what's going on.
So the girls are back out on the floor. We're going to take another timeout. Thank a few more sponsors. Bluffton up 30-7. Mike's already calling for a game Saturday. My 3-minute rule refuses to allow me to do that.
Is that 3 minutes starting right now?
No, it's 3 minutes to go in the game, and then there's lead requirements that kick in.
I'll let it go. I'll let it go.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want Paschetti.
I want Paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
We serve
and we care.
Med-Surg and ICU at Adams Memorial Hospital. Always here so you stay healthy in every way. We monitor
and we prevent.
Worthman Fitness at Adams Memorial Hospital. Our goal is for you to be healthy in every way.
Third quarter action coming up. 37 leading scorer in the ball game. Gabby Strevler, 3 threes.
3 threes.
9 points in the first half.
I'm still trying to figure out how we got Kyle Hunt again. What's up with that?
Did you tell Kyle he had a few calls Tuesday night that we were a little
you can tell him, but he'll look at you and say, I don't want to hear it. Because I don't want to hear it. That's his favorite. I don't want to hear it. Should be Bluffton ball right out of the second half gate.
Tigers will open up with their starting 5. Zoe Smith, Ashley Smith, Grace Miller, Shannon Penrod.
Blackford's going to a 1-3-1.
Kreider. So what do you think about this? Switching up.
They got to do something because 2-3 zone, they couldn't stop us. This is where they want to trap. They want to trap in the corners. If they're patient, they'll get a wide open layup like that.
Zoe Smith with the bucket, 32-7.
I'd still like to see him move the ball a little bit more, get down in the corners, and get rid of it quick.
Quillen.
Oh, Caitlin turned her head. Thank goodness Grace was paying attention.
Nice job by Grace not to travel with the basketball. It takes a little bit of skill to do that, falling down and keeping your dribble going.
Grace and her dad had lunch with in the same restaurant we were in today.
And where was that?
El Camino.
El Camino.
I told her, I says, you know what, Grace? I said, just go out and have fun. And I think she's having fun. I seen there's a couple smiles down there. So
Zoe draws a foul. Will step to the line, shooting 2. Messer-Smith, her first. Team's first of the second half.
Oh, just rimmed out.
7:03 to go in the third. 32-7. And Zoe makes 1 of 2. Seven minutes. And Thomas travels.
Getting flustered.
Yep. Frustration setting in. That's probably the one girl they can't afford to get frustrated is Thomas.
She handles the ball a lot. Good.
Smith
Good.
baseline drive. Gets her own
short.
rebound, back up with it, and is fouled, and will shoot 2. So the offensive rebounds continue to mount.
It's Carfield's second.
Ashley will get a second.
Way
short with it. Ball bounces around, and Wittig comes out with it. Thomas down to the block, shot up, and is fouled.
Knew where she was going.
I think we've just about matched our number of fouls in the first half.
Yep.
Thomas to the line shooting 2.
That's Caitlin's second foul.
I think this is our first trip to the line for Blackford.
Yep.
33-8. Second one is short. Penrod with the board.
You can always tell when someone's made their mind up they're going to the basket. And I seen Thomas take off, and I knew pretty much he was going to the basket.
And another foul. This is going to be on Quillen.
Nope,
Thomas.
Her first.
Grace goes outside to Kreider.
Travel. Nope, timeout.
We'll be back.
30.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
33-8, 6:12 to go in the third. Tigers will inbound. Zoe Smith. Kreider to Grace Miller. Penrod to Miller. 6 minutes to go in the third. Gets it back to Ashley. Ashley saves it into Grace.
Too much dribbling. Pass the ball.
Grace gets the shot off and is fouled, and we can continue the walks to the line right now.
Thomas is second.
Fourth team foul on Blackford here in the second half. And gets that one to fall through. 34-8. Winner will face the winner of Eastside South Adams. South Adams favored in that contest. Miller makes 2, 35-8. 5:40 to go in the third. Thomas gets it to Carfield. Messersmith. And an offensive board for Blackford. But then they immediately throw it away. Shannon Penrod on the run. Gets to the hoop and got it. Shannon for 2. 37-8. Looking for Carfield, and we'll turn it over. Gerhardt checking in. Prater and Geimer. And Strevler. in for Bluffton. Again, Gabby with 3 threes in the first half. Strevler over to Ashley Smith. Penrod to Geimer. This is Megan Prater. Ashley penetrates, a little floater in the lane. Nice. 39-8. Autumn Moriarty at the bench. We'll check in at the next stoppage. This is Quillen.
He puts Autumn in. We're going to be big on the floor. You got Katie out there. And
the 3 is short.
Over and back.
Bluffton basketball, 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go in the third. So on the floor right now, we've got Shannon Penrod, Megan Prater, Gabby Strevler, Katie Geimer, and Autumn Moriarty. And Megan will be the primary ball handler. Geimer, top of the key, over to Strevler. Gabby will back it up, goes back to Katie Geimer. Geimer tips it in the Strevler's hands.
Too close.
Prater with the offensive board. She'll pull it back out, and they'll reset.
Just run the offense. Run the offense.
Hand it off to Penrod, and what do we got here?
Illegal screen.
Katie Geimer with the infraction. 3:22 to go in the third. 39-8. Thomas over to Messersmith. We'll get a Bluffton foul on the floor.
Should be on Gabby. Yep. Team third.
They'll throw it up to Thomas. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go in the third. Thomas will back it into the corner. Will spin, throw it up. Hits the side of the backboard. And Prater will bring it back for the Lady Tigers. 2:40 to go in the third. Geimer hands off to Penrod. Prater into the lane. Nicely knocked to Strevler. Gabby's shot is short. Moriarty with the board. And we're going to get a Blackford foul.
She's going to dunk it.
I don't think I have Alyssa in the book. Mike?
Nope. I'll get her.
Number 44, Kylie Penrod in for Blackford. 2:12 to go. 39-8. Moriarty to Prater. Strevler.
Wow, hit the shot. He must be wanting to run offense.
Strevler for 2. A little bit long. Rebound Thomas. .144 Gerhardt. This is Messersmith. 1:30 left. short. Autumn with the rebound. Megan Prater back the other direction. 1:19 left. Gabby wide open for three, but obviously
they're running 32.
Yep.
32 offense is basically we want to get it into the post and work in and out. Inside out.
Geimer's shot is long. Moriarty with the rebound. Autumn fighting for it, but steps on the sideline. They'll turn it over to Blackford. 54 seconds left to go in the third. And Quillen will walk it up with 49 seconds left. Takeaway by Strevler. Gabby will pick up her dribble and hand off to Megan Prater. 35 seconds left. Burchett to Geimer. All alone. Autumn. Got it. (41-8), 15 seconds left in the third.
Travel.
8 seconds. 41-8. Prater at 5. And they'll let the time run out. The end of the third, your Subway scoreboard. Bluffton 41, Blackford 8. We'll be back.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
41-8, Tigers on top. If I remember correctly, 11 in the first, 19 in the second, 11 in the third.
You're right. You must have looked up at the book.
I didn't. I just remember we had 11. We finished with 30.
Right. So is this a 19 quarter then?
Is it? I don't know. Let's see. So Blackford, they had, what, 1 in the third.
It was 7 to 30 at halftime.
I can't remember what they finished in the
4
first quarter.
4 and 3.
4 and 3. All right.
It's their ball to start.
Blackford basketball. Allison Powers has stepped onto the floor. So right now for the Tigers, you're looking at next year's squad right now.
Yep, basically. Minus Grace.
Minus Grace, yeah. Prater, Burchett.
And Zoe. I guess we get those Zoe.
Zoe, yeah. Don't want to forget Zoe.
Yeah, we don't want to forget Zoe. Sorry, Zoe.
Burchett, Moriarty, Prater, Strevler, and Powers on the floor for Bluffton. Blackford, Carfield, Quillen, Penrod, Gerhardt, and Messersmith. Thomas not on the floor.
Good take, Alyssa. A little excited, but good take.
.725. Mike has been held to the 3-minute rule. We could not talk about Saturday until 3 minutes are on the clock.
I haven't said anything since.
I know. I'm just, little reminder just to let our audience know that he's under contract. Cannot talk about it.
Come on, we got to talk, girls. Got to talk.
Seven minutes.
Oh, wow.
How tough is it right now, Mike, when you've got such a different group on the floor that, from a varsity standpoint, really hasn't played that?
4 out of the 5 playing have played JV together, so they pretty much know what's going on. The only exception, Megan didn't play with them, so They pretty much know how each other plays. Good take, Gabby.
Strevler backs it up. Powers over to Prater. Moriarty over to Burchett. Again, out on the wing.
Ooh, missed Allison.
And palmed it. Turned it over. Jamie Myers now will replace Megan Prater. And
this is the JV team.
This would pretty much be the starting JV lineup, wouldn't it?
Yes,
for the most part.
This is the starting JV lineup.
Six minutes. Thomas back on the floor for Blackford.
Step over, Allison.
Penrod at the elbow.
It's flex offense. Pass the top. They're going to just cut across the bottom.
Shot up, no good. Loose ball kicked around. Thomas comes away with it. 5:28 left.
Got a rebound, girls.
Thomas fires a three. Got it. Well, they've now tripled their third quarter scoring.
Running 32, which is, like I told you, inside out.
Burchett.
Come on, Jamie.
Myers picks up her dribble, goes back up to Alice. Alyssa.
Sorry.
Alyssa finds an opening and gets it to go. And Alyssa gets in the book. Thomas crosses the timeline at 4:30. Gerhardt to Penrod. And Powers ties her up. Held ball will benefit the Bluffton Lady Tigers. Caitlin Kale in for Blackford. This is Jamie Myers. And a takeaway by Messersmith. And a Bluffton foul. It's going to go against Gabby. Stops the clock at 3:54. Next game here is going to be Eastside South Adams. That will not be on our network. Is Whitting. Not Messersmith, that's my bad. Burchett with the board. And a steal by Kale, and she loses it out of bounds. Caitlin Kale, a 5'1" sophomore. We're already looking for Myers and Jamie with a bucket. And Jamie Myers in the book. With a dime from Autumn Moriarty. Kale with the shot. No good. Rebound, Powers. Burchett to Strevler. 3 minutes. And the ban on our Saturday discussion has been lifted. At 45-11, I think it's safe that we can safely talk that we will be back here Saturday night at 7:30 for a sectional championship game. Doesn't that sound nice?
It does. You know, last year they made it to semifinals. This year they're at the finals. Every year, maybe we can get that. You know, you never know, something could happen tomorrow night.
Hey, we played that squad tough.
Yeah,
Strebler, another 3, a little bit long. Moriarty with the board. Stat padding, right?
Yeah.
Good feed to Autumn. 47-11. Number 42, Michaela Harold. Number 34, Grace Marshall. Allison Powers to the rim. Oh! Can't get the N1. .224 left. Allison Powers steps to the line, shooting 2.
She's the only one that ain't scored. Till now.
Messersmith in.
Well, I guess Katie Geimer hasn't scored tonight.
One and 2 for Allison. Well, let's talk about that South Adams squad, Mike. What are we going to see Saturday night, assuming they get by Eastside?
We will see probably a press, and they're just that in Guten's back. She's made them a lot better. They're young, so I mean they're going to be about in the same boat we are. They're young. In Guten's are the only player that's been around for 4 years, so anything can happen. You know, they still got to play tonight yet. Gabby with a miss,
but see that's okay. There are no restrictions on calling them for Saturday night.
No
kiss of death on that one.
Yeah.
At point number 10 for Gabby?
Yep.
49-11. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. Bluffton foul.
41.
Tigers are in the bonus. 5 fouls on Bluffton, 8 on Blackford. Bluffton basketball with $1:55 left.
I don't know about you. I think the second half is just slow down.
Yeah, compared to the first half. Well, there's a ton more fouls.
Yeah, but still.
And most of the fouls have been shooting. Still, it's only 7:07, Mike. So
I know. Yeah, but when you go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, it seems like it's later than that. Another smooth. Allison opened that up for Alyssa.
51-11, 1:20 left to go. Burchett with the board. How many rebounds do we have? Somehow that got to be
That's 10
a jump ball. I'm not quite sure
so
how that was possible.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 rebounds. Oops. 26 rebounds to their 9 right now. Or, excuse me, they're 8. There's another one for us.
1 minute. 1 minute left to go. Bluffton Lady Tigers to a sectional championship game tomorrow night. We will have the boys game for you at 2:30. And then we will hustle over here to give you the girls' championship game against the winner of East Side, South Adams. Moriarty all open underneath, and Autumn drops another bucket through. 30 seconds left.
We have grilled this. I'm brag. We've grilled this team enough to look at the post players. They'll look for each other like crazy. Oh, good rebound.
Jamie Myers with the board. 13 seconds left. Burchett crosses the timeline at 10. 7 seconds. Lady Tigers. No doubt about this one. From the very start, 53-11. Bluffton comes away with the W, and they will move on to a sectional championship game tomorrow night at 7:30. Mike will finish up our stats. Be back in a couple minutes.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm going to start 2016 off on the right foot this year. I need to get in shape after the holidays.
Didn't you say that last year?
Maybe. What about you?
Just doing what I've been doing. I go to the YMCA.
You did that last year.
And it's been great. The Y is about more than knocking off a few pounds.
Oh, really?
Of course, it's a great place to get the exercise you need, but you can really focus on the whole you. The YMCA provides physical and social enrichment through family-friendly programs.
Such as?
Taking a group exercise class, learning a new language, connecting with friends, improving your health and well-being. They even have family outings.
Sounds like you have a little community there.
Not so little. You ought to come with me and see for yourself. Or go to fwymca.org and request a one-day pass from any Y in Allen, Whitley, and Wells counties so you can try the Y for yourself.
fwymca.org?
You got it.
Are you sure it's for me?
The YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne is for everyone.
If I join, what am I going to do for the following year?
You'll be like me. New Year's resolutions will be a thing of the past.
Well, welcome back. It's going to get a little loud in here as the Lady Starfires on their home floor come out to warm up. Mike, how about some final stats?
All right, for Blackford, not much here, but you got Kinsey Quillen with 2 points. She's the only senior on that Blackford team. And then you have Maddie Gerhart with 2 points. And then leading the Blackford Bruins tonight was Rachel Thomas with 7 points. I had him with 8 rebounds for the entire game, 2 steals for the entire game, 11 turnovers for the entire game for the Blackford Bruins. They only went to the line. They went to the line 2 times, and it was 1 of 4 from the line. And they only had 2 field goals, giving their 11 points. Now for Bluffton, we have a lot of girls that scored tonight, which was kind of nice as JV players even got in the book. For Bluffton, you have Jamie Myers with 2 points. Caitlin Kreider, 2 points. Then you have Allison Powers with 1 point. Then you have Alyssa Burchett with 4 points. Autumn Rorty, 6 points. Zoe Smith, 6 points. Shannon Penrod, 4 points. Ashley Smith, 8 points. Grace Miller, 10 points. And Gabby Struther with 10 points. So a lot of balanced scoring tonight. A ball was moved around, and so they did a really good job. I have Bluffton for 28 rebounds for the entire game. 7 turnovers, and then they got 12 steals for the entire game tonight. So
wow.
Rebounding is the big difference. 28. I mean, I got them for 28-4, and I know I probably missed some, but that's the big difference, especially in the first half.
On average, what do you think the squad averages rebounds per game wise? I mean, how much above average?
We were probably a good 15 rebounds above average tonight.
Coach with us? All right. Well, Coach, what a difference a few days make.
Yeah. Tell you what, I give credit to Blackford because that's really hard to do. They lost their best player in practice this week. She was the heart and soul of their team in terms of points and rebounds. And, they came out and competed, and we've been in that situation before in the last 4 years where we've lost our best players due to injury. And that's not an easy thing to do, so I give them credit.
But the girls came out with a lot of passion tonight.
Yeah.
They started off well and really never let up. And, the girls can't it's not up to them who's on the floor, right?
No, absolutely not. I mean, we talked about let's control what we can control. Let's play against ourselves. Let's play to the best of our ability. And that's all we were asking. And I believe they did that for the most part tonight.
It seemed, especially in the first half, if there was an open three, we took it. Now, was that kind of by design?
Not really. I mean, we move the basketball. We'll take shots we can get. I mean, we want to go inside out some, but, sometimes we settle a little too quick for the outside jumper. But, if they're going to give us an open look and we've got shooters, we need to shoot it.
I think we had you down for 28 rebounds tonight, so a great rebounding effort. Wow. And, boy, especially in that first quarter, a ton of offensive boards and second and third chances.
Right. Our girls were aggressive, and they could be a little bit more since the big girl was out in terms of rebounding. But I was very proud of their effort in terms of going to the boards. That was good.
And even the guards crashing tonight. Grace
had
had several rebounds tonight.
Grace is a good rebounding guard. I mean, she really is. I mean, she gets in there and she finds ways to get rebounds, and she competes, and that's good.
Gabby tonight, 10 points tonight. Hits 3 threes. She ties the team for the lead in points with Grace with 10. And boy, that really helps when you got Gabby hitting from the floor.
Gabby can shoot it. I mean, she's a good shooter. I mean, that's her strength. And when her feet are set and she's confident, she can shoot it as well as anybody.
So talk about this South Adams team, not to look ahead of this game, but this is a team we played tough. I mean, remember at the time, we thought that was, one of our better games, even though we fell a little bit short.
Sure.
But talk about the matchups of this team if this is the team we face Saturday night.
I mean, obviously they got to get by East Side, but they're very good. I mean, they're just very good. They have a very good point guard. They have a very good post player. They have a good three that runs the floor. They have good complementary players. They have good girls to come off the bench. They're just a very, very solid team. If you were putting a team together, they have all the pieces, I believe, to make a good team. And that's why they're 19-3 and ranked in the top 10 in 2A. So,
well, Coach, sectional championship, that's got a nice ring to it.
It does. I kind of did a little bit of research, and unless I'm incorrect, I don't know that I am. I believe this is the first time a Bluffton Lady Tiger team has been in the sectional championship game since 1998 when they made their run to state. I looked back at all the years, and I didn't see any years where they won 2 games to get to the championship, to get to the sectional championship. So, and there may have been one in there somewhere.
You'd be correct.
Okay. So it's a big deal for our girls. It gives them a lot of confidence. It's big for our program, and
it's a building block. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good thing for our kids, and I'm proud of them. I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, the other thing tonight, scoring up and down the score sheet. Almost everybody got in the book tonight, and even early on, a lot of spread of scoring.
Right. I mean, we did. Our girls do share the ball. They're very good teammates. They're selfless, and they want to help their teammates be better, and that was big.
Well, great effort tonight, Coach, and we kind of like the easy ones.
It's nice to have one like that, I guess. I would not anticipate tomorrow being that way, but we'll take it tonight. So.
All right, Coach. Thanks as always. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mike. As always, we got one more thing to take care of.
It's an easy one for me. It's
right.
Gabby Strevler.
Gabby Strevler, 10 points tonight, 3 threes.
Glad to see her shooting the ball.
And I think this may sound a little corny, but I think when some of the older girls see Gabby start to drain some points, that takes a pressure off of them to know that there's somebody else on the floor hitting shots.
Especially Zoe. Zoe handles the ball, shoots the ball, and when she can see that Gabby's going to help her out tonight, she won't have to try to do so much. She only had 6 points tonight, Zoe. So, she didn't play much the second half.
But that allows her to do different things, right? She can now penetrate and know that she's got another outlet.
And another thing that's going to help us is all our starters are going to be well rested because they didn't play any at all in the fourth quarter. So that gives them a little extra time to rest for tomorrow night.
53-11. Tigers advance Saturday night, 7:30. Mike and I will be right back here for you. Congratulations to the Lady Tigers as they move on to a section championship
I see
game.
Stauffer down there. I'm going to get on her tonight about coming
All right. You better. WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game, Gabby Strevler, sponsored as always by New Holland Tri-County. People and equipment you can trust. That's going to do it for us. We will be back tomorrow night. Have a great evening.